Good morning. Ah, the glare. The glare. You know, I really hate videos. Well, that's about the best we're going to be. I look awful. Oh my God. I look the way I feel. Sick as a dog. This channel isn't about van life. It isn't about travel. It's more about trying to get as much life despite appearances. And the appearances in my life currently are that I'm sickly. I have severe mobility issues because I have severe OA, osteoarthritis. But I am stubborn as a mule. Like a metal rod in the ground. I'm doing this, and that's it. It's just taking me a very, very long time to get to the point where I can fill that van and drive away. So what's going on? The heat shield's down. I just pulled scatter rugs out of my apartment and laid those on top of the heat shield so I don't destroy the silvery top. The only reason I'm not buying a big piece, well, one, I don't really have the money. I need to save all my money for gas, right? For the vehicle. And any disasters that may come along with this. Because I really don't know how that van's going to do long distance. Now, I have an appointment on Monday. Yes. Another appointment for that van. It's just shaking a lot and idle, so I'm going to have them check some hoses and other things that a fellow creator and good friend of mine, her son, mentioned. It could be this, could be that, so I'm going to have them change out those items and see if we can get a better, and I have to have them check the Freon because I think I got another leak. It just, I don't know, the air conditioner was never great, and oh, how I wish I would have tried that van out. Does it matter? No, not really. So, Monday, I'm not putting anything else in the van until they finish. Because the next thing that's going to go in the van is going to be all of Bonnie's boxes. Those got to go in first. Then I will take with me whatever room is left will be my stuff. And I have to keep the rear end. I don't quite know how I'm going to do this. I do have a leak. Right now it's not leaking because I have garbage bags taped to the rear windows. Look, it's either laugh or cry, right? I'm gonna fix it, okay? I'm just too sick right now to get up on a ladder, try to take those back. That tape stuck like glue. I can't get it off. And what I want to use is the flowing sealant. Put it in around the moldings, because the moldings, they don't make them anymore, and there's no moldings to replace around those windows, which the auto body guy thinks that's where it's coming from. I think he's wrong. I think it's also coming in through the doors, up and around. And what am I going to do with that? Hell, I don't know. I'll figure something out. So, yeah. Maybe what I'll do is get clear plastic and tape that around the tops, because I know that's where the water's coming in. And I'm not going to be able to use it anyway because, guys, I am buying, and I don't care if I go into debt at this point, I'm buying a hydraulic lift for my scooter. I need to take my scooter with me. I can't fight this anymore. I'm half crippled, and I gotta have something for when my daughter and I want to go long distance. She might want to walk around town. I need the scooter whether I like it or not, whether I'm embarrassed or not. Yeah. So I've been trying to, I'm always hopeful that one day science will come up with something acceptable to me for fixing the spine. I have bone on bone arthritis with deformities and some collapsed areas in the lumbar because pieces just disintegrated and are gone. They're gone. And yeah, what do you do with that? I don't know. I can't take pain meds. I've tried. I can't even take aspirin. Tylenol, effectiveness, I have to take like 1,000 milligrams to get anything out of it. And so I just mostly suffer, yeah. And I rub Aspercreme, one of my favorites, with lidocaine. This one's almost empty. And I have my marijuana cream, cannabinoid, whatever you want to call it, cream. And I use that at bedtime because it does make me a little loopy once it gets into my bloodstream. And loopy is not my favorite way to feel. It's why I don't drink and I don't like pain meds. Well, pain meds just constipate the hell out of me, and it's no. And so I'm pretty much free falling with, the pain issues. I just have to cope. If it's real bad, I Aspercreme in the day. If I have trouble trying to get to sleep because of the pain, I marijuana at night. And on the road, I think I'm going to have to stick with Aspercreme because I can't be loopy in the day. And unfortunately with me, a little tiny bit of marijuana just throws me. I mean, I'll be out of it for days. I'm really sensitive, very sensitive. Probably from the fibromyalgia, which is, for new viewers, my other malady in life. So, yeah, I've got a lot against me. But I'm not giving up. I'm sorry. I look at it this way. How bad will I be 5 years down the road? I better do it now. I better get her done. This is what I want. I love to drive. I don't know what it is about it. I love to drive. We dropped my son off at the airport, just me and him, and he drove there, thank God. Oh my God, rush hour in Tampa. Want to talk about insanity? Let's not go there. And then I drove back and I took all the back roads because I hate the highways. I hate airports. I hate highways. So I took the back roads and I loved it. I loved it, especially when I got to the country areas, and I'm just, power in that wheel. I just love to drive. And so, did I say I love to drive? So, So as soon as Monday's over and they change out those hoses and whatnot, I don't care how the hell it's running. Me and the van, we're leaving on the 6th. Hell or high water. We're leaving on the 6th of May. And that's that. So as soon as he's done with that, I'm going to, this weekend I'm probably going to try the flowing silicone and see if I can get a seal there. And now with all my rugs already in place, how am I going to do this? I guess lay plastic on the floor, hose down the back of it and see if anything sticks or doesn't or leaks. Well, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take in the little house. See, the kids had a little house and now they're renting a big house and little house is empty. So we kind of use it for storage. She has some plastic shelving units. I'm going to take the shelves themselves off of the little poles and put those on the floor of the back of the van, just in case there's a leak. And then I will put my stuff on top of there. I won't be able to open those back doors because I'm going to get the hydraulic lift, and that's going to go into my hitch, and that's a done deal. It's tall. It has a box that lowers and lifts the scooter so I can travel with it. I hope nobody tries to steal it. What should I do, guys? Do I need to chain it or something? I know it has straps and everything, but I want to make sure nobody takes it. I'll ask the guy when he comes, and I have to order that today and have it delivered to the little house because I can't deliver it here. I'm going to pay for somebody to put it on. So it's $100 for that. I'm going to get the warranty, that's 70 something. It's about $1,000 for the lift itself. And I measured, everything is spec, just the way it's supposed to be for the lift. So these are the things I'm planning and how I'm getting ready to go. So I've been trying to use food for medicine, and I started keto, and it made me dreadfully ill, keto flu, I guess. But you know, I'm already feeling poorly, and so that just really threw me for a loop. So I said, you know what, I'll just do low carb. So I switched from that to low carb, no gluten, counting calories, and I gained 5 pounds. Yeah. I don't know how that happened. I was as strict can be. Clearly, low carb is not right for me. And so, you know, part of my problem is I need to drop about 65 pounds still. Yeah. And especially since I gained that 5, now it's 65, yeah. And so I could scream, but maybe even 75, depending on where I want to be. Yeah, that's a lot of weight, guys, a lot of weight on my spine. So I'm switching out now and going a different direction. We'll talk about that if it works. If it doesn't work, I ain't talking about it. I'm just going to keep experimenting with what I'm eating until I feel better. And that's my goal. I want to try to get as well as I can on my own, using supplements, using food, using movement, which I'm doing all right now, doing all. And because I'm determined. I'm determined to get my best possible life. In the winter season of my life, aging sucks. I'm sorry, it sucks. But anyway, for me it sucks. You see these gorgeous women, their channels. It's like, where do they find all this energy from? Lucky you-know-whats. Anyhow, enough of that. Right. So plan as planned, get the van fixed on Monday, get Bonnie's stuff into the van, get my stuff into the van, repair what I can on those doors, plastic what I can't repair, get the hydraulic lift on it, find a way to make sure the hydraulic lift and the scooter never get taken. People are crazy, especially drug addicts. And you know, it's real scary to me that I'll be sleeping in the vehicle. It's scary. I looked into getting sirens, you know, alarms that go off. They can deafen you. If it goes off, it's inside the van and I'm inside the van. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. Let's not do that. If you know of another alarm system that could work on the outside of the van, would you let me know? Because I don't want to go deaf. I've got enough troubles. Okay, well, that's pretty much where I'm at. I know you haven't heard from me in about 5 days. I made my last short 5 days ago, maybe 6 now. And that's because nothing's really happening. I did what I could on the van, and then my back, you know, went wonky. And so I'm trying to let it rest. And I have a few things that have to get done on the van. And then we shall be back in business. It's taking me forever. But of course, I got sick for like a month and 2 weeks. I mean, what do you do with that? That was right during the time I was supposed to leave. But it's probably for the best because it's been cold in the Pacific Northwest. You know, the weather's been fluctuating up, down, up, down. And I guess that's spring for you. it hasn't been bad here. So weird. I'm in Florida, just north of Tampa, and yeah, it's been surprisingly decent. I mean, it's not my ideal because it's starting to get a little heavy, the air, but and the pollen was killing me. Mercy. But yeah. I've been talking 15 minutes. I gotta stop talking. All right, guys, that's long and short. I hope some of this made sense. I better look at it again. No, I'll never publish it if I look at it. Okay, we're just gonna publish this. Got it. That's my story, and I'm still sticking to it, and I'm still going. I'm gonna go see my girl, and that's all there is to it. Bye.